So what is a reverse mortgage? Well, simply, it's just a mortgage. The nickname is reverse mortgage. The legal name is home equity conversion mortgage. It's a federally backed loan for retirees 62 and older to allow them to access a portion of their home's equity during retirement years. Simply, it's just a mortgage. It doesn't require you to be taken off a title, be taken off the deed. You stay on the title, you stay on the deed, you stay the homeowner. It is just a mortgage. If you went down to the courthouse and they pulled it up, it will only say there is a mortgage on it. It's not necessarily what type of mortgage. It'll just say there's a mortgage on it. It's just a mortgage for retirees 62 and older to allow them to access a portion of their home's equity in retirement years. What are some of the modern day strategies that people are using with reverse mortgages? Mainly, the secret weapon is the growing line of credit. Meaning if you have a $500,000 home, usually you can access around 50% of the home's value. So let's say about $250,000. Let's say you have $100,000 of an existing mortgage that we're going to pay off, leaves you with $150,000 of a line of credit that is going to be growing, compounding. If it's growing, compounding at 7% interest rate, usually that means your line of credit will double every 10 years from $150,000 to $300,000. That's what people are using as help with their long-term care costs, travel. You can do anything with this. The line of credit cannot be canceled. The line of credit cannot be reduced, and it cannot be called due. And it's guaranteed. It's a guaranteed line of credit that is growing, compounding. So that's some of the modern day strategies with reverse mortgages. It's unlocking that money so that line of credit can grow and outpace the value of the home. What happens when you die? Usually the heirs put the house up for sale. They have up to 365 days. They put the house up for sale. They pay off the mortgage, and then they keep the difference for themselves. Remember in my example, we did a $500,000 house. We only played with or even touched no more than half of that value, $250,000. So as the house keep growing in value, you used how do you qualify? You have to be 62 years of age or older. It has to be your primary residence, meaning you have to live there 6 months out of the year. And you have to show that you meet basic financial qualifications, meaning can you pay your property taxes and can you keep homeowners insurance enforced? That's something you're going to do anyway. You're going to pay your property taxes if you own your house free and clear. And most people have homeowners insurance, whether they own their house free and clear or not. So those are things you're going to do anyway. Unlocking that equity in your home's value and letting that grow, compounding, is just another secret weapon, another tool. You may have your 401k, you may have your other stocks and investments, you may have your annuities, your life insurance, all that stuff. But this is a little tool that can be unlocked and have access to it. No, you don't have to make a payment. It's voluntary. You have the option. You can make a payment. It just adds to your line of credit, but you don't have to. So that's option versus a traditional mortgage, no option. So that's how individuals are using those reverse mortgage. Another tool is HECM for purchase. HECM for purchase. What does that mean? Most people who are downsizing, most seniors or retirees who are downsizing, and they have their big home, it's paid off, and they want to downsize to something more manageable. Usually they sell that home, they take that value. Let's use an example. They sell their home for $600,000. They have $600,000, and what they usually do is they go find a $300,000 house, and they just write a check, pay cash for it. So then they write a check for $300,000. Now they have another $300,000, and they may sit there in their stock account or something like that. Well, which is great, but this is how the HECM for purchase could work. You sell your $600,000 house. You have $600,000 available to you. You find you a house for $300,000. Instead of just writing a $300,000 check, because the reason why you do that is because you don't want a monthly payment. So instead of just writing a $300,000 check, you just use the HECM for purchase. You may write a $150,000 check, right? Access your home equity conversion mortgage or your HECM for purchase. and then you don't have a payment. Now you have $450,000 that you can set in your stock accounts or your annuity accounts to allow that to continue to grow for your retirement years. So instead of writing a $300,000 down payment, you just do $150,000 down payment. Or instead of paying the whole home off, you just do a $150,000 down payment, activate your home equity conversion mortgage, and now you have more sitting in your retirement account for your long-term care costs, travel, vacations, helping your family out, and things of that nature. Thank you for your time. This is DeMarco Alsley. Check out other videos on our channel.